The paper's top stories are diverse. The Times reports that data indicating inflation declining more slowly than anticipated has dashed any hopes Prime Minister Rishi Sunak had of a sizable interest rate drop prior to the election. According to data released on Wednesday, inflation last month was 3.2%, which was more than many analysts had predicted but the lowest amount since September 2021. According to a senior Tory source, the party's election plan is to create a genuine economic feel-good factor, but people need to feel it in order for it to succeed. According to the Financial Times, concerns have been voiced over the government's ability to implement more reductions to national insurance in light of the warning regarding the national debt. According to the report, the UK was one of 4 major economies that the International Monetary Fund designated as critically needing to rectify imbalances in their revenue and expenditure. It states that Mr. Sunak has emphasised that additional national insurance reductions will only occur if they are financially feasible. The Daily Express is reporting on a House of Lords decision that resulted in the government's Rwanda asylum policy being blocked for a 4th time. According to the article, more changes to the plans were requested by Labour, Liberal Democrats, and crossbench peers, but ministers refused to concede ground. The Lords are said to stand accused of being more interested in halting migrant flights, as opposed to blocking the crossing of the Channel. According to a poll, the Conservatives are currently behind Labour in popular opinion on all significant political issues, according to the Daily Mail. According to the article, Labour continues to dominate on traditional Tory policy areas, including defence, tax, immigration, and even Brexit, in addition to problems like the NHS. A major wake-up call to Rishi Sunak is said to be prompted by the outcome. According to The Guardian, a report by the health think tank Nuffield Trust claims that drug shortages are becoming the new normal in Britain and are being made worse by Brexit. The article claims that medications used to treat ADHD, type 2 diabetes, and epilepsy are among those impacted, and pharmacy managers have expressed concern that the shortages could jeopardize the lives of people with the most severe conditions. According to the report's lead author, Mark Dyan, the rise in shortages of vital medicines from rare to commonplace has been a shocking development that few would have expected a decade ago. According to the Daily Telegraph, Angela Rayner, the deputy leader of Labour, is being questioned more on her financial situation. When Ms. Rayner sold a former council property in 2015, she was questioned about whether she should have paid capital gains tax and was previously accused of providing incorrect information regarding her primary address. She has declared herself to be completely confident that she has followed the rules at all times, and that she will resign if it is discovered that she has breached any laws. According to the Telegraph, her husband Mark Rayner ought to have paid capital gains tax on a property he sold the following year if Mr. Rayner's claims about the home sold in 2015 being her primary residence are accurate. According to the article, US President Joe Biden might try to bring back the Iran nuclear agreement to prevent the Middle East war from getting worse. Iran agreed to restrict its nuclear activity in exchange for the easing of sanctions under the terms of the 2015 agreement, but Biden's predecessor, Donald Trump, eventually renounced it. The newspaper is informed by an administration insider that the president is doing everything he can to avert a war. Following the most intense rains in the city in 75 years, an old man has passed away and hundreds of British tourists are stuck in Dubai, according to the Metro. A picture of hundreds of automobiles backed up on a roadway entirely submerged in water appears on the front page.